Hello, welcome to Kathyjodiys DIYs. How are you this evening? Let's get on with the video. Okay, right here I have a pool noodle that I cut down to 10 inches. And then I have a board that was in my garage that's 10 inches by 7 inches. And it doesn't have to be this exact size, but you need something wide and substantial to make sure this thing doesn't tip over. And I'm telling you, it is an easy one, guys. It just takes a little bit of time. So that dowel rod was 32 inches and 7/8 inches round. But I stuck it down inside my pool noodle. And I'm just going to take some Aleene's tacky glue right here. And I'm going to try to get it in the center of my board. And I'm going to take more Aleene's tacky glue and some hot glue. And I'm going to glue that pool noodle to that board also. I know. And then I'm going to take some jute twine. And I started wrapping it here because I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do. Because I wanted it to go ahead and start getting stuck. I know, this will make sense in a minute. But I'm just going to tie and wrap it around and with the Aleene's and just keep going onto the board. Because that jute twine will help it hold that pool noodle on there. I know. And you can drill a hole in it if you want. But I wanted mine to lean a little bit sideways. And that's the reason I took this route. And then I finished it off with hot glue there. And then now I'm just going to tie more jute to it. And I'm just going to wrap it all the way up to the top. And I'm going to use Aleene's tacky glue. And yeah, it went pretty quick with that Lazy Susan there. When I got to the top, I still just went ahead and used Aleene's, and I wrapped it all the way up. And then I go all the way, not all the way, and then I go up that dowel rod a little bit. And I think I finish it off with hot glue too. Yeah, and I do tie and then wrap it and go ahead and put hot glue on it. So that way, you know, we don't have to worry about it coming loose. Because until the Aleene's sets. And then after we do that, okay, I'm going to take penny nails. And for now, I'm just going to pound one in. And I'm going to take a piece of jute twine. And I'm going to tie it. And this is where I'm going to tip it and lean it sideways. You know, did you see it pull? I know. Y'all will see it in a minute. This thing was so big, I couldn't get it in frame all the way. And then I'm just going to take penny nails. And I'm going to pound them all the way around that board. Like 3 on that end. And then 1 on the sides there. And just 1 on each side. But 3, y'all see. See how I did it? I can't explain it. Yeah. And then here, I'm going to take jute twine, more jute twine. And start, no, I'm not. I'm going to tie down my thing and hot glue it to my board. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, y'all. Words are escaping me. So I wanted to make sure it stayed with it, other than that one little tiny piece of jute. So I wrapped more around it and pulled it over and hot glued it to the board. And then I pounded my nails like because I wanted to bend them out. Because I don't know if y'all have ever done nail or, you know, I haven't. I've seen it done. But, so, I'm just taking a stab here. But I cut off a piece of jute because I didn't want to go up over that dowel rod. But see how I wrapped it around that nail? And then I'm going to take it up and around my pole there. And then wrap it on that nail. And the same thing. Take it up. Wrap it around my dowel rod there. And then wrap it around that jute again. And then, or that nail. I'm so sorry. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. And I do that all the way around. Yeah, when I run out of jute, I just tie it there to the top. But I'm going to do that all the way around my base there. Yeah. And then, just starting it all over again. Just tie a piece on there and go ham. And when I get that all done and I come to the end here, I'm going to take it underneath that very first piece we started with because it's got a lot of jute there on it. And that's what I'm going to tie it. Well, I thought it was. Apparently, I'm wrapping it the other direction now. I did want it full, and I'm like, I don't want to stand and do all this. So I just started wrapping it around like this. And mind y'all, I have no clue what I'm doing. 99% of the time, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. I'm actually just standing here saying, I think it'll work if I do it like this. And then I show it to y'all, and y'all copy it. And that just makes me love you even more because y'all's like, well, she made it work, so we'll see. But right here, I'm just wrapping that jute around I'm making a spider web. And it'll make sense in a minute, but I know, right? But I forgot to do it till way later. But anyway, I just started tacking it to the pieces that go up and down. I mean, we could have kept wrapping it and put more nails and wrap it, you know, and I'm just like, dude, no. No. So anyway, I'm just going to tie it off there whenever we're finished. I'm so sorry I've confused everybody. And plus, y'all, and look, that's my Dixie Belle No Pain gel stain. I'm going to stain my handle with and my board. But, y'all, I didn't even start doing these till last night. Yesterday evening. Well, yeah, about 4 o'clock. It was after church and everything. And then I've had doctor's appointments all week. So I'm so sorry. So, anyway, yeah. And then that's my mixture of coffee, water, and pumpkin spice. I know, I'm addicted now. And I don't drink coffee. I don't want to eat pumpkin spice, but it does smell really good. So, anyway, I'm just going to spray it all over one of those hula skirts from the Dollar Tree. And Miss Luann sent me 2 of those. And I'm going to use one of the big ones. And one of the small ones that Miss Carolyn from Craft Classy sent me. She uses it to, I don't know what, it looks like spaghetti, y'all. I'm showing you how I dried it. Look, I was drying it with my heat tool. I'm like, this is taking too long. I took those little clips from the Dollar Tree, hooked it to my fan, and it dried in no time. And I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah. And then, when it dried, this is the short one that's dried, the little kids one. The jute got wet and it actually tore in half. And I'm like, well, that's nice. So I'm going to start hot gluing it around. Y'all see what I'm doing, but it's not what you think. Trust me, it's not what you think. I mean, it is what you think, but just trust me. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. And anyway, I know, right? I'm crazy. I just keep wrapping it. And I didn't mean to show y'all that either, but you guys are not going to believe this. I bumped my record button and turned off my mic recording, and I had almost finished this. And anyway, I'm just going to take Aileen's tacky glue, y'all, and I'm just going to wrap that skirt up. I can't believe I'm doing this all over again, and I told y'all all kinds of funny stuff. Anyway, I can't redo the funny, you know what I mean? It just comes out as I go. But anyway, I don't know why I'm showing y'all all that, but I did. But y'all know how to wrap it. But anyway, I just cut it off there, even with the bottom of my board. And, yeah. So, after we do that, we're going to save that because I flip it up here and I take Aileen's tacky glue. And I glue some more there because I want it to be really thick because I don't want... And, you know, I don't want the wind to blow and it blow up its skirt and then everybody see that mess underneath there. But then, see, this is what I should have done a long time ago, was take burlap and wrap it. And that was my intention. But all I was doing here was snapping pictures of myself by accident. I thought I hit record and I didn't. I just kept taking pictures of myself like a dummy. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see here. Anyway, then I realized what I was doing. So, I'm going to take, of course, burlap, duh. But I put some pleats in it because there again, I don't want anybody to see that string. But I was talking to y'all about selling my stuff. And I don't know what to ask, like price-wise for things. And when this is finished, will you all tell me what I should ask for this? Like how much I should sell it for? Because I'm not good at it. Anyway, and I'm going to take pumpkin spice. I know I'm obsessed. Totally obsessed. Don't drink coffee. Don't want to eat it or nothing. Just want to smell it. And I put it all over that. And the thing is, JC wants to eat it now. I know, right? But then I'm going to take a piece of pool noodle. And I round it off. And I wish I'd done it, made it thinner with the one on the bottom. But I did not. So if y'all do this, I would do it at an angle. And it's not hard. It's really easy. It just takes a little bit of time. And like I said, I don't know if I cut this part out yet. But I only started this video yesterday evening, Sunday evening after church, about 4 o'clock. And I don't know how in the world I pulled all this stuff on my hind end, but I did. But anyway, if y'all new here, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Just because I have an accent, I'm not stupid. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm really not. I just like to have fun and giggle and laugh. I really do. We like to have fun on this channel, don't we? But, yeah, y'all tell me what you think and what you think I should ask for if I sell it. Like, yeah. Anyway, I got that eucalyptus from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put this at an angle. And, like, if I'm facing it, I put the right side going up, then the left side going down. And this part is kind of like sporadic because I have so many floral picks that have been cut already that need to go in wreaths and stuff like this. So I didn't really have anything to say, oh, okay, this, well, I had some of it. Like that came from Walmart. That's orange eucalyptus. I got it this year. And that green eucalyptus I got from the Dollar Tree this year. But I just start putting stuff in there that I have. And you guys, I walked away from this thing like 12 times and was looking in bags and was grabbing stuff out and throwing it in there. It's like a hodgepodge. I can't even talk. Not a Mod Podge. It's a hodgepodge. And it's Mod Podge, I know. But I got that pick from Walmart last year for 10 cents. Got a few of them after the season. And I put that whole thing in there. And then your pool noodle, I can't say that right. If it's sliding up and down, all you got to do is tie a piece of jute underneath it, and it'll stay. But what I did was started sticking picks inside of that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Where the, yeah. Anyway, and I start putting leaves and just all kinds of randomness on there. And then those beautiful leaves I got from Amazon this year, they didn't have any stems, but they're gorgeous. And I glued some to stems, and I just start putting them in there. And what am I doing? Good gravy. Oh, there comes Honey. I forgot. He made gravy, and it was good. Pork chop gravy. Oh, my goodness. And he fried pork chop. It was so good yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys, I've gained so much weight. Look at that double chin. I'm telling you, I gained 11 pounds. I went to the doctor. And for me, when you're 4'11", 11 pounds is like 50 pounds. And I look like a pelican with that big chin. I've got to lose weight. I've eaten nothing but cashews and M&Ms mixed together for like a month, 4 to 6 weeks. I'm telling you. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm just going to take wire, but it's so good. Wire ties and put them together. And I told my doctor, I had doctor's appointments all week. And she said, ooh, but that sounds good. I said, right. Anyway, I'm just going to wire tie my pumpkins on there. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know. I do fill up that back, trust me. Just put more stuff in it. But I'm just going to make a Kathyjodiys bow here. But I'm going to take 2 ribbons and put them together. And I think I did it at 8 inches. Yeah, it was 8 inches. And I just fold it there like a 7. Then fold it over. And then fold it back up under. So it was if I was going to make a 2-loop bow. But instead, I end up with 4 loops on both sides because I double up my ribbon. And then I'm going to fold it down and up and around. Take one down. Always do that. And put it up through that loop that we just made. And I'm leaving all that ribbon on because I don't want to cut it off because I want my tails to be a little bit long. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to pull that up through there. Excuse me. Bring it down and around. My allergies, you guys, and sinuses. This weather's killing me. I know I'm complaining all the time, but it's killing me. And I'm just going to pull it really tight. And dovetail the tails and floof it out. And y'all, I love this bow so much. It was so pretty. I really almost didn't want to put it on there. And I was like, oh, it's just too pretty. I said, I'm just going to put it in my hair and dance around because that's what I want to do. Anyway, I tried to get good pictures for you. But this clown would not stop. She wouldn't get on my way. Because she smells that pumpkin spice and she wants to eat it. Plus, she's just under my feet all the time. But anyway, I love this, y'all. I think it would be beautiful sitting on the front porch with a bucket and some pretties in it. Some mums with pumpkins stacked up. I just think it's gorgeous. And yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. So you guys tell me how much should I sell it for because I don't know. Or if it's ugly and I shouldn't even sell it. No, if you think it's ugly, just don't say nothing. That's good. Scratchy crackers in time. Da-da-da. Anyway, Miss Dana Fuller, look at her beautiful stuff. I love that. I love birds. And her Highland cow are just too cute. We have a lot of the same taste. And I'm like, Highland cow, okay. But she said no. See the lemon one? She thinks she made that for her doctor. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, Dana. But she said that no one reminded her of me. I laughed out loud. I laughed so hard. And Miss Terry Lowe, her beautiful fall wreaths. She's doing a great job. Congratulations, Terry. You're doing good, honey. And then she made these for her brother. One is scary and one not so much, just Halloweeny. And Miss Kathy Simmons is killing it. She duped my paint stand I made, and I still use it. And then she just went on her own with her own imagination, and look what she's building here, and I think that's phenomenal, Kathy. Great job. If you would like to showcase your crafts on my channel, feel free to email me at Kathyjodiys at gmail.com. They will be shown in the order receipt. You guys can read the rest of it. I'm being stupid. Okay, I got one of these signs from the Dollar Tree. And they're big. I think they are pretty good. And I thought this was real beads. And I was like, excuse me, wait a minute. Those things are like rubber. It's weird. Of course, I already tore mine. And then it's got all these little tiny nails in it, which was great. It gave me an idea. So I'm like, here we go. We got this. Okay, I got to tell y'all something. I'm a goober. Don't do what I did. So I'm pulling these little tiny nails out all the way around my sign. I kept pulling and pulling. I was like, why won't this come through? I got bigger pliers, and I'm pulling it and pulling it. It was the staples on the back. So take your staples out first before you go pulling like a maniac and pull your sign completely apart. That's all I got to say. Okay, and so, yeah. But I'm going to remove that paper from it, and it was on there because of all that glitter. And then I'm going to spritz it down with water. I'm going to wait a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and take my paint scraper here and scrape all that paper off. And the reason I don't use my blade on this part, because this comes off easy, and I try to keep my blade getting wet as much as possible. And then I spritz it down with water again, because I know you guys see Brenda do this, remove the paper, and you didn't need to see me do it, but because Brenda does it all the time. But I do this. I take that extra step and I scrape that glue off, because I can't stand for my sign to be sticky. I think she uses Goo Gone, but I just remove it like this. Yeah. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. I won't let me sit down. I heard a thunder. I heard a thunder, and it's going to get me. Oh, no. Oh, no. You just knocked my light off, silly. I know. It's scared. My baby's scared. All right, here. I protect it. I protect it. You're supposed to protect me. Some guard dog. Jesse Jane. What if the thunder is going to get me? You just don't let it kill me? Give me a kiss. No. Hey, look. Give me a kiss. You never do it on camera. Give me a kiss. Hey, one. Thank you. Everybody's scared to death of the thunder. It's going to get her. It's going to get her and eat her. Or no. I won't let it get you. I won't let it get you. I've never let it get you yet, have I? No. I've not let it get you yet. You're still here. What are you doing? I'm contemplating, I can tell. Here. 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 Yeah. Why do I have to get legs? Goofy. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Silly goose. Anyway. Hey, if you guys know of any boxer dog puppies for sale in Ohio, let me know, please. I'm on the look. Okay, now I'm going to take white Adirondack and I'm going to paint my sign. Now, the only reason I left this in is because I'm trying to get it to look a certain way, but it didn't work. But I spritz it down with water, just a little bit, not a lot. And this makes it dry fast, too, because it thins out that chalk paint. And I just keep doing the same thing. I put some paint on, and I spritz it down with water, and then I just paint it like willy-nilly, like, you know, because it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to do the same thing with cashew. And I'm trying to blend these together. It doesn't work. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I tried. And spritz it down with water and you know, the whole nine. But what I do when I'm finished, I just take paper towel and wipe it off. I mean, like, kind of like rub it in together. I know. I don't ask me why. And then I'm going to take Mod Podge and cover the entire thing. But if any of y'all recreate this, don't cover the entire thing, and you'll see why in a minute. But I got this beautiful paper from DecoupageNapkins.com. Listen, they're in my description box, and I believe that the first time you order from there, you get $5 free, and that's 5 napkins, probably 6 napkins, you guys, and it's at least 1 rice paper for free. So y'all check them out because they got beautiful stuff. Napkins, rice paper, everything. I love their rice paper. Anyway, I'm just taking my water pen and going around my picture there. See, I was trying to make it about that same color, and I failed. But anyway, and I know y'all see this done before, but I seldom ever do it. And I'm just going to put parchment paper down on my image there and iron it down with my little heat press. My husband got me that for my birthday, a new heat press, so yay. But anyway, I got to tell you a funny story about May, too. But anyway, I'm going to take hot glue and start gluing that around, trying to keep it to the shape of the frame, because like I said, it's rubber or something. I don't know. But that hot glue doesn't want to stick to Mod Podge, of course. But I just did that. And for some reason, mine was too long. I don't know how I managed to do that. So I had to cut mine down. But they did have it on crooked. But, yeah, so Mod Podge isn't going to permanently hold that. I would use some other glue, Mod Podge, shoot, hot glue. But I stapled it because I had my staple that went through it, and I just kept checking to make sure it didn't go through, but some places it did. So wherever it did, I just took my little trimmer things and just snipped that right off there. And I was cutting things that wasn't even really there or thought I was. But anyway, I'm going to take this right here that I got from Hobby Lobby. Last year. It was really cheap too. And I'm going to take the flowers out because I'm going to keep them for something else. Okay, you guys, I forgot to add a part, so I had to fit this in. So it's going to be kind of all over the place. But I took some Jenga blocks from Miss Lou Ann. Bless her heart. No. These are from Yasmin Delmonica. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, I needed more. And that's how I made my stand. I'm sorry. I don't even know what happened. I think I blinked and it was over with. But y'all see I took Jenga blocks. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm going to take jute and wrap that around it and tie it in a knot. But then I end up taking more jute because I wanted some that was longer and wrap it. And because I'm going to make a bow on it because I thought that would be cute. And, look at my cup there. Carolyn got me that, I think for my birthday. I don't know. She got it for me. It says, she's so sweet. I run on Mod Podge and Mountain Dew. I love it. Use it all the time. Anyway, but I'm going to take one of them hay bales from the Dollar Tree. Easy for me to say, huh? And I'm going to hot glue it to that. Oh, yeah, those two things I glued together too. Good gravy. But I'm going to take and glue my haystack to my hay bale and glue it to the back of my sign here. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and then I'm going to take hot glue and put it all over the back of my, oh no, I was tacking that haystack down. Oh, good gravy, y'all. Words on that struggle bus. Choo. Anyway, I took some Spanish moss and I just stretched it out. I didn't cut it, didn't want to cut it, but I did come up. No, I didn't come anywhere. Cut up some of that green moss, and I'm going to hot glue it down to my haystack so it will hold on better. Goodness, if you just pile it up all around it, I'm like, it ain't going nowhere now. But anyway, yeah. And then I'm going to still do that. Goodness, I did it all the way across the back there. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to stretch out some Spanish moss. And then I had some of that green moss that was already cut up. So I just sprinkle it in there. Because you know it's fall. Everything isn't dried out and dead yet. There's still a little bit of green left. But I just do that. Just drop some hot glue down in there and start putting that green moss in there with that. Apparently a lot of hot glue. And just pack that all down in there together. I don't think I edited any of this. That pumpkin air Miss Tracy sent me that I'm gluing on the hay bale. right? Then those come from Hobby Lobby and Dollar General. Those pumpkins did. And then I'm just going to glue them all there, make them look all cute. And then I'm going to take some of those confetti leaves again, and I'm going to start gluing them like they fell down there. This is so pretty, y'all. And then they stuck together too bad. I did glue a couple on my sign. I don't know if I like that. I might have to take those off. Y'all tell me if it looks silly or not. Because, I mean, I think you can go too far with stuff. And I do that a lot. I mean, if there's nobody here to stop me, I keep going. That's what my May says all the time. Anyway, did I already tell y'all I got a funny story to tell y'all about May? Anyway, and then I'm just going to glue little pieces that came off Fall Picks on there. And here it is. And I think this is so cute. Oh, my goodness. I wish I could have blended my colors better. Maybe I should have used a smaller sign because it was an epic fail with that. But I think it's adorable either way. And, yep, I hope y'all like it too. Okay. Okay. So, okay, right here, Miss Luann sent me this little terrarium. I think that's what it is, a terrarium, isn't it? It looks like something that come from Target. I don't know. But I was like, this is cute. But I think it got scuffed up a little bit whenever, like, she sent it to me. Y'all, Miss Luann, I want to show y'all. I got a tote of ribbon. Boxes up on boxes of stuff that she sent me. Gotta love her heart. Luann, I just love you, darling. Oh, I love all y'all. Y'all know I do. But I'm going to paint this thing in burnt umber. And then when I get it done, I'm going to take these rubber trays. They're so cute, but they smell awful. I ain't even lying. I mean, it smells awful. And it's more like vinyl, but I love that little hedgehog, but I'm not going to use him this time. I'm going to use this adorable raccoon. I love the raccoons. Are so cute, but they're meaner than rattlesnakes. Anyway, y'all, this was an epic fail for me. I mean, it worked. The DIY is not a fail, but trying to get this thing on there because I wanted to rub it like to go up the sides, and it did not work. And I end up accidentally ripping his tail right off his little body, but you can't really tell. Anyway, look, but it pulled the wood off, so I couldn't even reuse it because it had wood stuck to it, y'all. I'm like, dude, there you go. Jessie, honey, I know. She just wants me to go sit down. And on the opposite side, I'm going to use this little squirrel. It's so cute because they both had pumpkins around them. And my full intentions was to put pumpkins down in this. And I don't even know what happened. I only did it like an hour ago. So, you know, which I could switch them out. Anyway. Hey, you all, don't forget to hit that hype button. Hype me up. Please hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. My channel's struggling. I'm going to have to end up living in one of these cardboard boxes. It's in my room. I'm joking, you guys. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, yeah, but it is really struggling. So if y'all could please subscribe. Please like, share. Abby, honey, I know. Hit that hype button. Help me out here, y'all. And I normally don't beg, but I'm begging right now. Like, please help me. Abby Lynn. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to put some fairy lights down in here. I think I know, like I said, I'm going to tell you, the next live I do, I think I know why people's channels are struggling, but they said YouTube's a changing, so I don't know. Be still. Anyway, I put those fairy lights down in there and put my little hat back on, my lid, and I'm going to stuff some more of those little leaves down in there. Again, I don't know why I did. I was going to use pumpkins, but I can change it out. And I just took masking tape and taped the wire there to the side of the house. You can't see it. And then I'm gonna dance or something. I don't know. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I took those little, I can't remember what they're called. Puka seeds. Is that what they're called? They look like little pumpkins. And I glued one of the little leaves and 3 of those little pumpkins to that corner right there. Then I flipped it around the other side, and I did 3 more, but I did it like kind of different, you know what I mean? And here it is. And oh my gosh, look how cute that thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh no. There's with the lights off and you can't see a thing. And that's with the lights off from a little squirrel and you can't tell. No, that's with the lights off. See, I just don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Right here, I got one of these little crates that was given to me. I used a bigger crate a few weeks back in a video. But I'm just going to take a candle and I'm going to rub it all over my box. I know y'all have probably seen this done before to distress it. But that's a candle that Jessie got a hold of when she was younger and she tore it up. But I'm going to take cashew and I'm going to paint my entire box. But yeah, if y'all know about any boxer puppies for sale, let me know. Abby's still here, but I just want to get Jessie Jane acclimated with another puppy before, Abby. But anyway, I got this little thing here that comes in 6 packs from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to paint it in cashew also. And I got this so pretty apple napkin from Miss May for my birthday. It's one of my, and yeah. And I'm just going to take my water pen and go all the way around it and just take off that entire section there because I use a little bit of each of it. And then I'm going to take a piece of masking tape and I'm going to separate the plies. Now, it only had one ply, and I was like, well, there you go. And even though I tried to separate a second one, there wasn't one there to get rid of, but So, then I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I use gloss Mod Podge, and I'm going to paint it all over my little, those boogers in there drive me nuts. And then I'm going to take my napkin, and I want that little basket on there. See? Yeah. And I'm just going to lightly touch it, line it up, and lightly touch it, and rub it down. But then I take a piece of parchment paper and lay it on top of it and just push it down. Don't rub it because you'll tear it. To make sure I get the wrinkles out of it. And then I'm just going to dry it with my heat gun. I don't know why I showed that either. But right here, I take my paint scraper and I just scrape over that, where that candle was on there. And that paint, I let it dry too long. And you don't want it like all the way dry, but you don't want it like wet or tacky. And yeah, I had to really get in there. But, yeah, so I take a piece of that napkin for that side, and I take that word apple that was on my napkin, and I put it on one side of my crate, and then I take the open, I'm just pushing it down there with my parchment paper, and fold it. You don't use the same piece over because you will rip your napkin, but I'm going to take that open daily and take my water pen and go around it and tear it off, and I'm going to put it under the apples there, yeah. And then I'm going to take a coat of Mod Podge and seal that in. And I'm going to let those dry. And then after they dry, I'm going to seal that in. Yeah, after it dries. And then now that everything's dry, I'm going to take my emery board here and I'm going to sand around the edges there and sand off that extra napkin. Because that makes it flush with whatever you're putting it on, and it looks like it came that way. And then I'm going to take my knife here, and I'm going to cut in between the slit things in those crates. I don't know what you call them, y'all. And I'm just going to cut my napkin here. And then I'm going to take my lighter, and I'm going to burn in through the back to burn out any of that napkin that's got stuck down in there. And then I'm going to take my little piece here, and I'm going to hot glue it and Aileen's tacky glue it. That Aileen's came from, oh, no, Miss Rana. Yeah, I hope that's how you say your name, honey. And she got me 2 big bottles of it and sent it to me. Bless her heart. Thank you. Love you to death. Love all y'all. All y'all. And everybody's getting Chalk Couture. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I need to post your names, and I will get to it. But I just got that from Hobby Lobby when I was at the doctor. There's an excellent Hobby Lobby down there. And that was $2.99, 40% off. And I was like, yes, please. So I'm just going to spread it all out and put it down in my basket or bucket, my crate, whatever it is. And then I'm going to, look, I didn't know. I got apples coming out my eyes. I did not hurt. And I can't talk. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I settled with that. But here it is. And I think it's so cute, so adorable. But you could put that on a little stand beside your broom out on your front porch, but you're going to want to glue them apples down. I didn't know if that's the way I wanted to leave them, but there's the other side, y'all. And I'm so sorry this video's late, but you know me. But I love y'all so, so very much. And here is everything. And I appreciate y'all for coming back every week and watching my videos. I know you all hear me say it all the time, but I truly, truly, truly mean it. I do. I talk about you guys constantly. I tell people about y'all, your comments, everything. Pray for you. And y'all just mean the absolute world to me. And y'all, because of y'all, I mean, this YouTube channel, I mean, it saved me because I was in a bad place, you know, with my health and getting depressed over it. And yeah, well, the good Lord, of course, I give it all to Him first. But, you know, then you all just really helped me tremendously. But I do appreciate y'all. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share and hype it up. Hype it up. And no wonder people don't watch my entire video, though, fast forward, because I'm an absolute train wreck. But y'all have a blessed week, and I will see you later. Bye.